speed it up and pass this around so that people can quickly contact people. If you want to be a part of our group and play with us in the garden.
Aloha, good evening, everybody. I've been playing around with land down in the Kapolo area since 1979. And a long time ago, I realized that my job was to create maximum habitat for the life, for the soil food web. There's a wonderful book called Soil Biology put out by the University of Oregon. So the soil food web is just all life, from the bacteria and fungi all the way up to animals and birds and everything. And so the Korean natural farming is definitely focused on the real tiny things, as far as I know. I've never actually done any Korean natural farming, but I've been interested in it all the time. What I'm doing is providing habitat for these inputs. If a concentrate of microorganisms is created, my job is to make sure there's the habitat where it can thrive, rather than spraying it somewhere it's going to die tomorrow. The sun's going to shine on it, or it doesn't have all the right things, moisture and darkness and correct temperature. So my focus has been, how do I always keep the ground covered with the perfect habitat for all the things that we can see scurrying around and the things we can't see. And I'm into it on a large scale. I see nothing wrong with bringing fertility back to several hundred acres or less, whatever. And doing that knowing that it's going to take maybe 10 years. Take a large acreage of former chemical farmed land in puna that's basically rocks with a bit of soil in it. And spending 10 years building 4 inches of rich, beautiful soil. So I've done that on a few acres and proven to myself that I could do it on any amount of acres. I mean, I've built 4 inches of topsoil in 10, 12 years. In one area, simply by mowing elephant grass once a year in March. That's all I did. Didn't do anything else. And my tractor will mow 10 acres of fully grown elephant grass, 1 year old. It will mow 10 acres in 1 day. So that means you can create topsoil like that, rich topsoil, with 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches in puna is like, wow, we got soil. You know, so when you do the math, that's 10 days' work in 10 years to produce 10 acres of beautiful soil. So that's the kind of scale I'm into. Or for example, you could grow albesias really super thick together on a large acreage. And then Mike Krause has this wonderful farming machine of the future called the gyrotrack. The gyrotrack drives through this forest of trees that you've grown for 5, 6, 7, or 8 years. And it simply grinds them all up into chips without moving them. It just does it, and it leaves it behind the blanket. What a nice way to start, to begin the process of it.
A giant albesia tree?
Well, no, they're not giant, because you've only grown them for 6 or 7 years. You know, they're like this. But they're really close together, right? They're just thick, 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 thick. And they've created a nice amount of microorganisms and life.
And the nitrogen fixers.
And if you come along with a bulldozer and push them all off, it's like, no.
Right.
All those years of building up fertility, and they just pushed it all off. And the sun shines on it, and it's a big mess. So, those are the kind of things that I'm into. I'm not afraid of large scale or machinery, because it's all about life. And I'm into doing whatever it takes to get the maximum life. And these inputs, the Korean natural farming, it's just perfect. It's just so perfect for this kind of system. And yeah, I've been harvesting my own mulch from elephant grass for 14 years now. I drag a 13-yard dump trailer behind the tractor And there's a machine that grinds it up and throws it in there, and I can just dump it where I want to use it. So that's interesting.
So I have a question. So you said that there's a project, like a larger group down that,
The landowner in Puna, the big landowner in Koho is Koho Land Development Company, which is run by Lono Lyon. And Lono's come down to visit me, and he's saying that he's got up to 500 acres unleased, because the papaya farming is kind of not doing that well, and the leases are being let go. So there's a chance to get a large acreage to mix in the forestry, the big grasses, the cattle, the Korean natural farming, and crops, and how they'll all be complementary. So it's moving around on long-term rotations. It's not like we're going to grow this here forever or this here forever. We're going to have long-range plans that are using these together, so that we're always focused on making sure it's up to date. Yeah.
You teach others to do this?
Yeah. Yeah, and people can all look at my farm on foundation territories. So yeah.
I can reach you from here.
Yeah.
Council has a website as well, you can look what wonderful pieces do.
Oh, what's your website?
AMA, the name of my organization is AMA, AMA, the outrigger, right? AMA, and the website is AMA and where it is, AMA Puna, Hawaii.
Just to add to what Clive was saying, because I see that some of our needs are feed for our cattle, like I've spoken with my couple and I've heard from Clive tonight, that we buy our grains and our feeds because we don't want GMO from the mainland. And so bigger vision for our lands in Chicago is with cattle, yeah, and providing feed for our animals here through natural farming. And so that's something that's in the works with our land.